Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this is my first video for Ward Bible. I'm James Ward, and I am a co-leader for my Bible club at my high school, and I go to youth groups and stuff, and church every Sunday, and I think it's very good. It's probably being a Christian is a privilege, and it's a gift, and it's the easiest gift to obtain, but it's the hardest to keep. But once you figure out the trick to how to keep it, it's the most flourishing gift you can ever have. So let me just fix this volume. This is my first video for this. I'm also Jimbo Man 11. If you want to look me up, I have other piano videos, and there's some cool videos up, some random ones. So my first lesson is, I was reading through my devotions, and I want to give credit to my pastor, that at my church, who brought this up. It's a good lesson. So this is going to be the topic is the strength of God and trusting God. God is probably, he is the strongest person I think every Christian knows. I want everybody to think to themselves, what is a tandem bicycle? A tandem bicycle is, it's one of those two-seat bicycles, it's very hard to steer. I've actually ridden one, and I've noticed myself, I said, this thing really is very difficult to ride. It just is. Pedaling that thing alone, even with a person, uphill and downhill not so much, but uphill on a straight road, going through hills and dirt paths and stuff, it's very hard. But you have to realize it's harder to do it alone. That was my first thing I said, was doing it alone is very hard. So the second you realize you have to do it with somebody is a very big feat, and it'll help you strive. What you really want to do is you have to incorporate your life is the tandem bicycle. How hard it is to steer that and then steer your life. You have to do it with somebody, and that somebody I'm trying to get across is God. God is the strongest, and you have to realize that He is that strong. My first verse I want to read from you is from the book of Mark, chapter 1, verses 21 to 28. So if any of you guys have a Bible, I have a New International Version, which I recommend, because it's not like Old English, and it's easy to understand. I'm 17, and this is what I have. It was actually my grandfather's, but I really enjoy it. Let me just say that again. It's Mark, chapter 1, verses 21 to 28. Jesus drives out an evil spirit. Alright, so I have, they went to Capernaum, and when the Sabbath came, Jesus went to the synagogue and began to teach. The people were amazed at his teaching, because he taught them as one who had authority, not as teachers of the law. Just then, a man in their synagogue who was possessed by an evil spirit, cried out, "What do you want with this Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are. You are the Holy One of God." "Be quiet," Jesus said sternly. "Come out of him." The evil spirit shook the man violently, and it came out of him with a shriek. The people were all amazed, and they asked each other, "What is this? A new teaching, and with authority? And even gives orders to evil spirits when they obey him." News about this spread over the whole region and of Galilee. Sorry. Now that is just one version of the story. I have one here. Jesus and his disciples came to the town of Capernaum. And on the next Sabbath, Jesus went to the synagogue and began to teach. "What do you want with this evil spirit? What do you want with this Jesus of Nazareth? Are you here to destroy us?" There's a whole different, a lot of other versions of the story. But really what you have to get from this is the strength he has is it's unsurpassable. Is the way I can truly say that it's truly unsurpassable. Now, what you have to do is, have you ever ridden a plane, like an overseas, gone from, like, let's just say New York to France? Now, when you're on like an 8-hour, how long is that? 8 to 10 hours, whatever it is. It's ridiculously long. But what they do is the stewardess comes up with you and she gives you one of those blindfolds. So, like, you have those things over your eyes and you can sleep. So now, are you flying the plane? No. Who is flying the plane? The pilot. Why are you comfortable sleeping on a plane that you're not controlling, but the pilot is controlling? You're trusting the pilot because he's experienced and that he is strong enough in a way to help you be safe so you can arrive at your next destination. That is God right there. If you incorporate that, like, you have to trust God. Trusting God is a hard thing, but you have to. The pilot symbolizes God, and when you put those shades on, so you can sleep, that's a way of saying, like, if you incorporate that with your life, that's like saying you trust God enough where everything you do, you can let Him steer your plane, let Him ride your tandem bicycle. You want to sit in that back seat of the tandem bicycle, put the blindfolds on, and just sit there while God steers it. Because with God, you're strong enough, and your decision will be fine. That's just the way I think it. But in society today, like, this is my lesson, just so you can all see. Oh, it's kind of hard to focus. Oh, there we go. This is my lesson. God wants you to lay back and put the shades on and ride uphill while He steers and takes control. It symbolizes that He is amazing and He has the power. It's so hard to accept that God is so strong because humans, with the human minds He's given us, we tend to think He isn't there, and we overthink a lot. We think that we are our decision makers. We're not. God is our decision makers, but He's given us such a mind where we can act upon free will. That we tend to forget that we have to incorporate God with our decisions. We think we can just do them ourselves, and it's human nature. I don't blame anybody. I don't blame myself because I've done it. I'm a runner. I've ran 5Ks, not really thanked God or thought I could do this myself, and really didn't go out to my best potential. But then I realized I have to run with God, and He's the reason I run. So I said to myself, all right, I pray before every race, and then I run with God. I do all my decisions with God's guidance. But the first thing we have to do is accept that God is our guider, and that you can trust Him because He is that strong. Now that was my lesson. I'm probably gonna do an extended version at my school on Thursday, which is tomorrow. No, I'm not leaving it tomorrow. Jess is. So next week is this exact lesson. Now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do an extended version of that. Then I think what I'm gonna do is every other day I'm gonna see if I can put up a new video. Either that or let's say today's Thursday. I'm gonna do every Thursday. I'm gonna do a lesson. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all subscribe. Add me as a friend if you want to just talk to me. You can message me, email me, whatever. I can always take suggestions for lessons. And I hope you enjoyed it. So let God be lived in your life. And just have a great and wonderful day.